Hey everybody, my name is Silver Knight. I am coming into the world of Guild Wars 2 from the perspective of a long-time World of Warcraft player. This series chronicles my journey through the world of Tyria, which I did actually kind of have to look up because I kind of didn't know the name of the world, but you know, the more you know. And all of its bumbling, falling off cliffs, and getting killed in incredibly stupid ways glory. I hope you enjoy. I'm totally glad I didn't get the pauldrons. Actually, the pauldrons I think look... The pauldrons I have, I think, look better than the ones that are those, so hell yeah. Like, well spent. You know, I was actually starting to wonder, I'm like, I have all this karma. Should I spend this on something? Fuck yeah, that's amazing. Gimme. I got my first... I didn't die. Wonderful. I got my first badass karma set. Hell yeah. So there's another hero challenge down here. I know that said cathedral on there, but at first I thought that said catheter, and I was just like, wait, what? Can you repeat that? I don't think I understood the question. Fuck you, Risen Acolytes. Exactly! More spikes, more damage! Hell yeah, okay. Okay, look. Look. Look, buddy. You say return to die? I mean, I'm down. Okay, you really just... You need to leave me be. Hey, you don't get to set me on fire. I set you on fire, good sir. So I think I might finish up this zone and then probably get my personal story caught up, so that way I can hopefully feel good about doing. Because I mean, I tried to unlock the personal story, like I tried to unlock the mastery still thing for it, but even the first like 10 minutes of stuff I was hearing, I'm like, I don't fully understand what's happening right now, and it's just, I feel kind of lost, and I feel like I'm missing the impact of some of this, so I'm just going to just not do it right now, and I'll come back for it later. Excuse me. Thank you. I love that skill. That skill just makes me so very happy. It makes me unreasonably happy, dude. Thank you. Now you are above. Now the question is, how do I... I see. Think. I see somebody's attacking me from the side, and I don't appreciate your bullshit. Also, Sword of Justice, super OP, and I like it. It's real hard. Huge fan of that. I do not see the way. Because both of these have... sort of cliff faces. Oh, is there an internal way? Zilkwalk Catacombs. Oh no, that's not the word I want to see. I don't want catacombs. I want like Zilkwon's ladder. Zilkwon's elevator. You know, Zilkwon's easy pass to sparkly, shiny hero point objects. Shit. So I'm guessing there is, in fact, a relatively easy way up there, but at this point, I mean, shit, I'm going for it, I guess. You know, that's what I keep hearing is that ow, 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 stabby. As that basic sort of like, get over the core story, and then that's when the fun really starts, which is funnily enough what you hear when you play Final Fantasy XIV as well. It's like, get past a Realm Reborn, and that's when the good stuff really starts. And by the way, it does. Oh god. Like, I mean, I liked the Realm Reborn. I thought it was good. You know, the patch quests pretty much did me in the first part, because I got, I think, almost towards the end of the patch quest, but just literally the constant back and running forth, I was like, Jesus Christ, please, I just, like, and I mean, it's not so, I actually replayed through it a second time. The second time, it's actually not nearly as bad. It's a lot less bullshit now that they've cut out a lot of the piss-taking shit. But man, some of those quests, first time it was like, you have to go get a flower for this one specific NPC to talk to you, but they're not going to tell you why until you get the flower, or, you know, you, the fucking, you know, warrior of light, the hero of whatever the fuck, you know, have to go pick up your team's fucking dry cleaning. And it's just, I'm just like, what is this shit? What is this and why am I doing it? Yeah, that's the thing. It had a lot of fetch quests. Like, a lot of fetch quests. And I mean, you can tell because they had to kind of pad it all out, right? So it makes sense as to why. But, U-N-T. Teleporter? Teleporter, is that what that says? No. No, it does not. My hopes have been dashed. I legit have no idea where I am. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. They're not joking when they're calling this kind of a catacombs. But, you know, as soon as I got to the actual ending, like the real, for real ending of A Realm Reborn, granted it was like 45 minutes long, but that shit was fucking incredible. And then I kind of stopped playing at the beginning of Heavensward, simply because it's just, I got distracted by real life, and it's one of those, like, there's a reason I tend not to be able to beat RPGs, and it's, ow, you fuckberry. And generally speaking, that reason is that, you know, I'll get really into a game for a few weeks, and then when I come back a few weeks later, you know, if I stop playing for a week or two and come back, I don't remember anything that's happening. I don't remember the story. I don't remember my gear, what I was doing, where I was going. I'm basically just in the, like, you know, in the middle of a chapter of a book, except that you can't read the remaining chapters of the book. Like, you can, but, like, Jesus Christ, the amount of time that would take is unreal. So, and basically it's like, well, either I can start over and redo, like, 70 to 90 hours of content, or I just don't play again. I'm like, well, I guess I'm never playing this again. But I have heard that the story gets, like, super fucking incredible, and I can feel the tendrils of crack seeping into me when I play Final Fantasy XIV for too long, which is another reason why I'm trying not to play it too much, because, like, I cracked out hardcore to both Final Fantasy XI and then WoW immediately after it, and I did that largely in a time where it was, where I was not... I didn't have a particularly good or fulfilling home life, so it never occurred to me until, honestly, recently, and I was like, oh, this is more than just, like, a fun game and account. This was, like, 10 years of work and just trying not to think about life being a shithole type of deal. Where the hell am I? How did I end up over here? Bro, I just wanted that hero point. Also, I'm dying, and I'm not okay with this. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Wait, with the pimp limp, sweetie. You can walk faster. There you go. But yeah, I've heard Heavensward is, like, one of the best stories, just, like, one of the best JRPGs, like, ever written. So... now I'm like, well, I want to play it, but it's one of those, it's just, I have to, I got up to the end of the story a second time, and now it's been like 2 months, so now I feel like I've forgotten tidbits, and now I kind of feel like I want or need to do it a third time, and I'm just like, fuck, man, I ain't got time for this. Stop biting me, you fucking ass baskets. I feel like I need to do it a third time, and man, I ain't got time to do it a third time. Fuck that. I'm not doing those patch quests again. Fuck that. I'm not doing those patch quests again. I mean, it was a lot better the second time, but fuck doing that twice. Everyone, come. Even though there was the one Rogadin chick. Oh god, I'm blanking on her name. Oh, she was the really cool Charlian Rogadin chick. That got shish kebabbed, sort of pseudo shish kebabbed. I don't know, but she was fucking awesome. Really, that's high praise. Because I mean, I've liked Guild Wars 2 story. I really like Guild Wars 2 lore so far. I really like the fact that it's Like, I like Final Fantasy XIV's lore, you know, but it is in a very JRPG style where it's kind of like it kind of does its own thing, and if there's a story for it, they will explicitly tell you the story. Like JRPGs, it's one of the reasons, I mean, I really like JRPGs, but there's also a part of me that also really hates JRPGs. It's very much I have to be feeling it to really be getting into a JRPG, because they are very, like, narrative driven to the point where it's like, if you're not... I'm just dumb. Is that how this went? I'm literally just dumb? I could have just gone up here and then... Mumbrita! That's it! That's her name. But, I got distracted by the fact that I'm dumb. What's up, buddy?
Protected.
I literally got distracted by whatever the hell it was I was saying before. I don't remember. It wasn't that important. Screw it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Like, I really like JRPGs. They're really good, but I have to be in the right mindset to play them, because a lot of JRPG stories are very rigid in how they want the story to be displayed. They're very, like, narratively focused. It's not like you're rolling your character and this is your adventure in this world that we have created for you. It's not a D&D campaign the way a lot of Western RPGs still are. They're based upon that foundation of a D&D campaign where it's this big world and then you make your character and create your own story, where JRPGs are much more narratively focused. It's telling you a story about these characters and you are playing through their story. And that shift in tone can be very, very noticeable, can be very stark if you're not used to one or the other. You know, and so Final Fantasy 14 story is really good, and I like the world's lore. It's a really cool story, but the lore tends to really not be like a huge focus of it, unless you really go digging for it. It's there, but you kind of have to go looking for it, you know what I mean? It can be very on the nose when it wants to tell you what it wants to tell you, sort of thing. Whereas this, it's like, the story's good, so far as what I've seen. I haven't seen too terribly much of it. But the main character is the world. You know, you are a character in this world, and you get to experience this world's story, sort of thing. You know, it's two different approaches to... Fuck you, ass basket. Come here. Alright, come here. Wanna play? Let's go. Fight this. There you go. See? You didn't have to do it, man. You didn't have to go this way. You. And yeah, that's a good way to say Guild Wars 2 has better lore, Final Fantasy 14 has better cutscenes. Yeah, that's definitely a good way of putting it. And again, this whole thing is just on the backdrop of there's a part of me that's just really, like, feels bad, man. Because I'm like, man, it's making me realize just how much missed potential WoW has. Like, all of this time, all of these years, like, you know, all of these other games have been just kind of like flying on the proverbial radar, kind of doing their own thing, cultivating their own stuff. And then WoW shits the bed epically a couple of times in a row. I mean, to be honest, I kind of didn't like Legion either. Like, I thought it was a great product. I really enjoyed it for the first 2 months. I played the shit out of it for those first 2 months. And then I took one look at Endgame and was like, yeah, that's a hamster wheel. I'm not doing that. And then I just basically just stopped playing until the last patch. At which point, you know, a lot of the problems that people had been complaining about for like a year and a half were suddenly fixed. Go figure. Why didn't you put it in the beginning? I don't know. How does... I mean, I literally know how one reaches that. Like, I'm looking at the map while there's just this war going on in the background. So there's... Ah, ghost ship. Okay, there's one. Where's the other hero point? You're hidden behind something. So are literally all of these contested right now? Oh no, okay, there's that one. Is that literally the only point that's not contested right now? Yeah, that's exactly, like, WoW's lore is still fantastic. Like, the world is still so fucking cool, but Their stories are so bad, and they're surrounded by, and like the people who are writing these stories are just like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? What is the thought? There is no thought process. They're just huffing their own farts. They're writing their own fucking fanfic that they stole off of fanfiction.net. You know, trying to pass it off as their own, and I'm willing to bet that the 14-year-old that they stole it from is pissed because they're butchering that story. Jeez. This map is often contested due to world story. So basically, hope to God you don't die at any point, is what I'm getting out of this. Also, hello, Cheetah Spot. How are you doing tonight? So, explore that. Oh, please do not die. That would make me sad. Again. Quit it with your slows and shit. I know this is not exactly a zone where you're supposed to really run past the mobs, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yoop. Charge. Just want the waypoint. Is there a way out of here? Probably not. Oh, fuck your shit. Cool, the event failed. Neato. Onward we go.
It's done.
No, it's not.
Advance.
You don't know that shit.
Fury
Fuck you, don't tell me how to live my life. You're not my real mom.
Everyone, come!
No, no. You let us not do that. Please tell me that's water. That is not water. I mean, it is, but apparently it was shallow and I ended up getting hurt anyway. Whatever, fuck it, let's go. Cool. Straight to devastation. 17 out of 20. Faller and things and whatnots. I see that point over there shaking that ass, but I will get to that eventually. Does this increase swim speed? Yeah, I'm already getting that feeling. That the status effects, the knockdowns and the slows and the freezes and the roots and the beebles and bobbles and all that good shit. Yeah, it's some bullshit. Wait, that's it? That's as far as it goes? In the middle of this awesome-ass ruin, you're just like, nope, sorry, can't go any further? Really? Game?
Charge.
You dare? You dare deprive me of cool explory bits? Oh god, that's not something I want to hear. Just wait until you get to the— no. No. What the world is— what is— ugh. How dare you give me an underground utopia to explore? Utopia? That's not the word I was looking for. Dystopia. This sort of like underwater hellscape that I'm free to explore because I have water breathing and shit. And then like, nope, lol, sorry. The hell? Snipers? You mean in Heart of Thorns, right? Not in, like, in the sea? Because undersea snipers sounds like the worst possible combination of anything I may have ever heard. Worse than Murlocs. Like, Murlocs and, you know, sunken boats. Still get, like, fucking PTSD flashbacks of that shit. Deep Ocean Vast Sea, fuck you quest. Was one of the only quests in WoW that I adamantly refused to do after the first couple of times, unless I was feeling sadistic. It was like, huh, I'm going to challenge myself. I wonder how bad this is. And the answer was always yes. How bad do you want it? Yes. That is the correct response. I want you to think that you should be able to get there. They did. They did a very good job of it. And I'm going to be salty about it. What's up? Bye. Thanks for their exploration points. See ya. Oh, no. No, you're not. No, you don't. No, absolutely not. Point earned. I think I've actually found all of this thus far. This area is hell. And I mean, thus far, they've done a fantastic job of leaving all the mobs just far enough away where I'm terrified I'm going to aggro every goddamn one of them the moment I go past. That's a cool looking area, though. You can tell that was probably like one of their... AstroTurf? That's not the word I was looking for. Like, astronomy type places or some shit. And now it's under the ocean, because of course it is. 0 point earned. I've been here already. I've been here already? I mean, okay. I don't remember being here, but whatever you say, game. Vista. Hero point. Okay, so there's a hero point I missed down here. What hero point am I missing around here? You had to fight the Quaggan as a hero point. Fuck, that might be this one? Because that's like way down there. There's a vista over here with Pirate Town. The Pirate Town's got a vista. That's got a hero point. So there's got to be an area where I'm missing. I'm assuming it's probably something to do with the catacombs. Sure as fuck ain't gonna be over here. This is all like... nothing, basically. Also, the sound design here is fucking creepy. Like, you hear this super soothing, you know, water sloshing, and then that horrifying... No, no, there is not. No, there is not an area under attack here. Fuck you, I'm out. Bye. No, we are not doing that tonight. Sorry. I'm gonna go back to non-scary town. Oh, the ambience in this game is amazing. Like, it's like... I was down in a deep sea area in a previous zone. And it was, like, I actually stopped to run out my bedroom door because I thought I heard something slamming. Still don't know what it is. Like, I literally, I don't know if it was an upstairs neighbor or whatever, but I heard something slam. So I was going out there trying to figure out, like, what the hell was going on. Came back, and I'm, like, in the middle of the sea with nothing, and it's just this deep sea sound and some really ominous background music, and everything is just pitch fucking black except for the ground that was right around. And I'm like, oh, this is not where I wanted to be. This is not where I expected to be in my life. Alright. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, wow! Okay. What the fuck just happened? A few of them turned and I just got, like, nuked out of orbit. What? I mean, cool. I got the point, I guess. Okay, back we go. So I'm guessing the point of this zone is that you have to constantly fight to maintain the zones, or else you basically just have, like, one point and that's it, and fuck you. Is that kind of the general gist I'm getting out of this? Like, you'll have one area that's kind of like a point that can't really be taken, and everything else is just like, well, sucks to be you, buddy. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, because you literally have to constantly fight them off. I mean, from a lore standpoint, that makes a lot of sense, because it's a contested area. It's on, you know, surrounded by zombies and shit, so yeah, you have to constantly fight it off. But, holy fuck. Okay. Good to know. So how long does it not stay contested? Is that literally something you have to do, like, every 15 minutes? Because that sounds kind of like a chore, to be honest with you. If it's, like, every hour or two, or it's every couple of hours, then, yeah, that makes total sense. But if it's, like, a literal constant thing, then I'm like, ugh, no wonder nobody wants to contest this. Like, no wonder they just let that shit go, because fuck that. it does increase swim speed. Neato.
Learn something new every day.
Fort Trinity. Hell yeah. Wait. Oh, I didn't realize I was short on so many waypoints. Okay, this explains where all of the other points are. Alrighty then. So this, I'm guessing, was the OG endgame area sort of deal. Trinity. Cool ass area though.
Forced us to abandon our exploration. Someone kill it. Advance.
I will in a minute. Just let me get my exploration points here. That's fucking cool looking. That's pretty baller. There. Hey, I got shit that's broken. Help me.
Learn to barter.
No, though. That's pretty cool. Hero point. Hey, there's the other hero point. I couldn't figure out where the hell it was.
Surely there's someone out there who will fight me. Come
Yep.
on! I'm warmed up. Huh?
I'm
You
ready
set
to
yourself
roll.
apart from the crowd. Well done. See how you
Feel
fight.
my wrath.
Oh, you're a giant bird thing. Okay. I am a giant bird. I am a giant bird, and I do not know why I'm a giant bird, but I am a giant bird now. And I'm going to press buttons and hopefully win. Okay.
Now that's
Let
what
us
I call
Smoothie
fight.
Jr. I like the name, dude. I like the name of the pet. Well done. Cool.
Advance.
So how does one access this? Sure, why not? Theraval. Is this literally like an airstrip landing? Is that what this kind of is? I mean, it's cool. Let's leave the instance. That's all part of the story. Got it. Okay. Good to know. Alrighty then. Good to know. I want that vista on top of that blimp. Hell yeah, let's go.
Advance.
Hey, this is like the SS Pain Train, only not filled with pirates and just frustration and sadness. Hey, diving goggles, what's up, buddy? That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool looking. Alright, so diving goggles. What? Oh no, I see that thing coming for me, shaking that ass. No, absolutely not. Nope. Nope, we will not be doing that today. Yoop. See you over there. No, I don't want to kill the risen megalodon. He can stay right the fuck over there and think about what he did. This is so fucking cool looking. Like, look at that. The way that was off in the distance, even with it being like lower detail and all that, almost made it cooler looking. Because it was a... It looked like an oil painting or something. That's so fucking cool. There's a fucking dead worm flying up there. Look at that. Yo. You're not flying this way, are you? Okay, they're not flying that way. Good. Excuse me? Please attack, Preserver. Oh, shit. Hold up, buddy. Hold up. Come here. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. There's gotta be some murder in abound. Some murder is gonna be happening. Don't worry, buddy. I didn't forget about you. Ow. Suck. Thank you. Okay. Get the hero point before homeboy respawns. Bunker ship has been gathering barnacles on the seafloor for countless years. Many sank with it. Only traces of memories remain, giving the reek a faint mystical aura. Usually I haven't even read these. I'm actually kind of... Big Undead Shark. Yeah, no. Big Undead Shark can go fuck itself, because I am not... Nope. It wants to rule the seas. It can rule the seas all it fucking wants. I'm not going to contest it. Ooh, mithril ore. Gimme. This game is legitimately fucking gorgeous. Like, on the real, though. Hello. Mr. Undiscovered Waypoint and whatever the fuck that is in that corner there. I appreciate the fact that they went with a more stylized look. And didn't try to go hardcore into the photorealistic, because I don't care how fucking photorealistic your, I almost called them pixels. They kind of are. They're, polygons. There we go. I don't care how realistic your polygons look. They're gonna get dated eventually. Last piece of cheese. Ow.
Advance.
Is this bridge literally it? Is it like a bridge to nowhere? Compass bridge. No. Nope. Definitely a place that exists. Neato. This is going to hurt so bad. I want that last point, though. Okay, so point's been made. I kind of got to fight these fuckers. Okay.
Protected.
So is there a reason for me to grab those bottles and shit from the floor, or is that literally just there for flavor and potentially the troll? Okay, cool. Missing. Clearly, I know there's a map sector right there. This definitely does help. Turning that thingy off, that actually helps a great deal. The only thing that sucks is when it's the only thing left are the tasks. This doesn't have... It doesn't have tasks. Because it's an endgame area, they don't expect you to have tasks here. Hell yeah! I didn't even notice that. They are random weapons, they usually suck. Okay. That's kind of what I was figuring. So they're basically random trollables. Stop, little rap. Scabby, scabby.
I wonder what's here.
What did I just get? What did I just get? Did I just get something? That was definitely a different sound. That was like a very, like, hoorah, level up kind of sound. Okay, Lightfoot Passage. Let me grab on yonder vista. Yo! Yo, though. This is some Tomb Raider shit right here. Give me the cypress sapling, please. Okay, this is fucking cool. I'm going to die horribly trying to get this vista point. And hopefully I'm going to enjoy it, because this is fucking gorgeous looking. Oh, yes, I am using a reshade. So I am using reshade. These are the 3 I have. These are the things I have for it. I don't know if you want to go back to the VOD and sort of pause it to see what it looks like. He said he might have wants to watch it later. Like, I've tried to use Magic HDR, which kind of adds some to it. Like, Magic HDR is kind of the same thing as Magic Bloom and Ambient Light. But I honestly just don't like the way it looks. I think it's too much. I kind of prefer these. And apparently these are like the older versions of it or something. I've also tried to use a couple of other things, and it just doesn't look so good. So, if I turn it off, this is what it looks like, right? Which it looks fine, but this just adds a little bit more color and pop to it. I try to keep it fairly muted so it's not super overbearing, especially in areas that have a lot of bright colors. So like when I play WoW or something and I go to an area like Zangarmarsh or Nazjatar, if I keep it higher to make this area pop more, those areas just look blue. They just straight up look like one color, and it can get very overwhelming to look at those. They do. It looks fucking gorgeous. Like, see, I mean, even this looks really good, but this just adds a little bit, you know, just adds a little bit of pop and flair. The colors look a lot brighter. Okay, how... What? I know you're over there. This is fucking cool, yeah. What is this? There's something over here. No? Okay. Don't think that leads to anything. I am waiting for the point where I'm going to die horribly. And completely expectedly. I was going to say unexpectedly, and I'm like, yeah, right, please, I know myself. Like there, for instance, I half expected to die there. Horribly. Oh my god, I'm actually going to make it. Ah, pot leaf. Hey! Hell yeah! And yeah, this game looks like a lot of games look gorgeous with the shader. Then, like I said, I keep it kind of understated so that way, like, this is what it looks like without it. It looks really good. But with it, it just adds a little bit of that contrast and pop, and it looks so good. It adds just that little bit of extra garnish. You know what I mean? The only sucky thing about it is, I'm sure you probably noticed that it's actually messing with the UI a little bit as well. So in really bright areas, it can be kind of a little bit difficult. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave that shit be. But is that it can sometimes affect the UI if it's especially doing a lot of stuff. Is there? It looks like there's something back here. What is back here? There is something back here. I've seen that picture before. I don't know if that's just a UI element they keep reusing. Why am I leaning in like I'm trying to see it at a different angle? Why? I will say, trying to install the... I was about to die. Installing the shader can be kind of a pain in the ass because you have to figure out what fucking exe file it's supposed to be attached to or what folder it's supposed to be in. And also, like, what shader you're supposed to use via OpenGL or DirectX or Vulkan or whatever the fuck. But, like, even, like, Final Fantasy XI, right, which is an old-ass game, I had to use a hook to get it because that one is DirectX 8. That's not even DirectX 9. I had to use a hook to make it DirectX 9 compatible. in order to use this shader to get it to work. But once I was able to get that to work and to use the shader, oh my god, like Final Fantasy, like using reshade and like an HD texture model, which literally just took the models and just kind of upscaled them and kind of smushed the jagginess to make it look like it's more of an artistic choice to make it very like low poly sort of thing. Oh my god, the game still looks like Final Fantasy XI still looks really, really fucking good. That game came out in 2001. Look at Morrowind stock at 2001. Like, Final Fantasy XI looked phenomenal. I do have the DX11 activated. Yes, sir. Yep, DX11 beta. And so far, I have not seen any negative issues. In fact, I've only seen it... it seems to work a lot better, actually, as a matter of fact. This music, though... So glad there was a way for me to get down without just death. So I'm assuming there's a jumping puzzle in here, right? This seems like this is a surprisingly large area for just like one vista. Don't spoil it, by the way, but I'm assuming that there was a reason to have this in here. Really? What kind of bugs you run into? Because so far it's just been like... This is the most tranquil fucking place I think I've been to in the game so far, and it's right next to Hellhole Town. Like, everything here is taken over and destroyed and just irrevocably fucked. And then there's just, like, this perfect oasis. This is fucking, like, the land before time. So the whatever the fuck valley that place was called, where they had to go visit at the end of the movie. Oh, really? Okay. I think I ran into one of those. I think I ran into a bug where for some reason the story cutscene, like, it crashed on a story cutscene and I had to redo the whole fucking scenario over again, which sucked. Was not a fan of that. But, other than that, like, I haven't really run into anything. But then again, I don't know if it's like a specs thing, because I've also been running this. I've got... wrong side. I've got two handhelds back there. I have an Aya Neo and a 1X player, and both of them, I'm keeping them at like medium-low settings, but both of them have been running. Oh, that was a car. Okay, I saw something out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was like a cockroach or something. I'm like, no, we're not playing this, good sir. Okay, Cadrigan's Jetty. What is the one place that I'm missing? Discover Conservatory. Where is Conservatory? Literally in this direction. Right the fuck there. Right in the middle of Oh, I remember this place. Oh, yeah. I was like, I'll come back to that later. Let me gather all the waypoints first. For all the fucking good those do. Well, we're going to go back to the rally waypoint. We're going to run our happy ass over there. Well, that's good. So far, I'm gaining some respect for ArenaNet. They seem to be doing a really good job of, you know, not being shitbags. But then again, considering the fact that... Lost Orient Jewel Box. What the fuck is that? Okay, that's fucking amazing. That is amazing looking. My brain still has trouble parsing the fact that green is better than blue in this game. It makes no sense to me. At all. That's pretty fucking cool. The mace is fucking cool looking too. I like the mace. So, I'm buying the Great Sword. Literally don't want it. But it's fucking cool looking, and it makes me happy. The karma sink they came up with before coming up with better ones. Got it. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck all y'all. Nope. Nope. No. No. Mr. like undead et and bullshit. No, you can fuck off with that. See ya. So kudos to ArenaNet for making the endgame zones still feel fucking terrifying. Like, I gotta give them credit. This is This place is kind of a pain in the ass to navigate, and it's kind of a hellscape, but it's also, it's not unenjoyable. You know, it's challenging, but it's not frustrating so far. I also haven't been here all that long, so that hasn't really hit yet. But like, compare this to like the mall. That's not really fair because the mall is supposed to be super hell, and it achieves it because it is just an unenjoyable place to be. It is just so unenjoyable to be there. I'm actually shocked that literally nobody, I mean, granted, I know that WoW's development team is basically just one gigantic echo chamber at this point, and any dissent of opinion is basically considered like negativity in the dojo or whatever the fuck type of bullshit they try to pass each other's farts off as. But like, I'm actually amazed that whatever the fuck they gave as an endgame zone somehow managed to make it live the way that it did. And they're like, yeah, this is totally supposed, I mean, like, yeah, it's hell, but like, you're still playing a video game. It has to be like at least not ultra frustrating. Please let me up. Please let me up. Please let me up, you fucking assholes. Let me up. Thank you. I don't know if I was supposed to do it that way, but I'm gonna do it that way. This is Scary Town, USA, and I don't want to be here. This is not a place I want to be. I get this very strong impression. It's like Cthulhu Town up in this bitch, and I don't want to. No, no, no. I don't condone this at all.
Advance.
Come here.
The difference between this and like the mall is that the mall I would have already been dead like 7 times. I just ran back to where I was before. That's unfortunate. I can imagine that being incredibly frustrating, all of the immobilization effects, because as of right now, it's just everything attacking me as I run. Getting stopped as I run probably would have been... Where the fuck? How? Where? Case in point. Please let me auto-run. Please stop making escape. Get rid of auto-run. Whoever came up with that. Don't, no. Just don't. Please don't again, ever.
Advance.
Like, please do not bind your remove target button to the stop auto-running target button, because that just seems like that's not a wise decision to make. I just want the 1 point. Let me access the 1 point.
Everyone, come!
God, I couldn't imagine it being worse than that. Hey, cayenne pepper. Hang on a second. Please don't murder me while I filch your floating pepper.
Charge.
I know that says plague bearer, but when I glanced at that, I thought it said plague beef, and I was just like, I don't understand what that's a reference to, but okay. Let me take the conservatory. Yes, thank you. I'm out. Fuck all y'all. Sincerely.
Charge.
See ya. Out. It's out. Am I in combat? That's also in combat. God damn it. Yes, bye. Peace out. Remember when there was a commander at each temple? What the fuck does that mean? You mean like there was just a world boss just chilling there doing his fucking thing? That's pretty cool looking. Also, my character is naked and vegetables look weird when they're naked. I didn't want to actually equip that. I wanted to preview. Cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, some of these were the ones that somebody gave me. A bunch of hammers and axes and shit like that. One of which looked like was it this one? Magmatron? Yes, that was the Black Rock Foundry dude. His weapon. Commander player leading a big group. Ah, players kept the areas open and the leaders used commander tags to rally people. You'll see the temples later and understand. Okay. Good to know. Means nothing to me right now. Okay, that's fair. Okay.
The past should inspire the future.
Okay. So. I have completed, I mean in the past like 24 hours I completed this. That. And Lornar's Pass. There's still whatever the fuck this is.
What do you need to know?
And bear in mind, I'm ignoring completely the tasks. That's like I said, that's going to be a problem for like future SK. Let's see. This one, like there's still a lot. Like, there's a lot of fucking zones I haven't explored. Admittedly, it's kind of my own doing because I did spend about a solid like 25 levels just literally logging in and doing the daily every day. Just a little like meta daily because that's just all I had time for in between work and moving, you know, and like people people passing away and just life being stupid. Like, okay, Blaze Red Steps, and I'm not even looking at like the level 80 areas. There's Frost Ridge Sound, Dugandarian Fields. Barely touched this one. Shit, I haven't even finished Queensdale yet. Forecast, Jesus Christ. Man, I got some fucking work to do. Okay.